Sure. All right, game one versus Okoboji here at home for some friendly games. Puck is down. It's going to go back to Bump. He's going to, passes it out front over to Alec. Alec tries to move it up into neutral ice here. He's going to send it down and around into the zone behind the net. Nate's going for it. He's got Okoboji on him. Okoboji sends it behind the net. Okoboji tries to clear it. It's back to Alec at defense. He winds up and takes the shot. It's blocked down and saved by the goalie. Right, Okoboji has it along the far board. Stopped by Katie. Gets through though, and Alec is trying to keep it in. Does clear into neutral. Alec is still putting pressure though to keep it in. He sends it towards the net. Ooh, just off the goalie's leg pad over to the corner. Okoboji tries to send it out. They do get it out into neutral, but Ainsley's going to send it back into the zone. Okoboji's going to clear it back out into neutral. Connor tries to get a stick on it, but Okoboji's there to take it. Ainsley's got it. She passes it up to Hyatt. Hyatt's going to try to get it in. He's got pressure from Okoboji over to the boards. Got Ainsley along the boards here with it. She moves it out. Oh, gets just a shot over Connor as he falls down to the goalie and covered. Right, puck is down. Okoboji takes it, sends it behind the net with some help from Hyatt. Or Aiden. Can't see the number. Aiden, yep. Alright, pressure from Breyer. Okoboji gets it out. They got it on the near boards here. They get it into the zone. Eddie sends it back out. Oakland, can you move this? Nate going up the boards with it here. Aiden's trying to get it towards the net. Breyer comes in. He takes the shot. Oh! Goalie gloved it down. Fell between his legs. Nobody there to tip it in. Okoboji clears it. Breyer's going for it to the far corner. No icing. Breyer's going to take it around. Passes it over to Eddie on the far side. Eddie gets it tipped off by Okoboji, but Breyer's there. He tries to move it up to Nate. Nate gets it into the zone. He tries to send it out front, but nobody's there. Okoboji sends it out. Breyer tries to keep it in. He does get a stick on it. He sends it towards the net to Nate. Nate takes a shot. Saved by the goalie, just barely. Starting this game off better with 5 shots on net. They have 0, so it's always a plus when we're making contact with the net. All right, Hawks got it down again, back to Alec. It gets through, though, and Okoboji has a breakaway here. Saved by Bump. Oh, then he drops it. He does get enough on it, though, to get it over to the far side. Big save there. Out to Connor. Okoboji sends it back in. Alex going for it. He sends it around to the far side. It's going to get picked up by Okoboji's defense. They're going to keep it in. They're going to go for a shot towards the net. It's light, but Bump rebounds it to him, and they stick it in the corner. Above his shoulder there. You don't get that hole closed on that side. So we gotta go to the bathroom. So, over there, that corner. I don't know that. Oh, this one is open, yep. Alright. Metcalf sends it into the zone. It's picked up by Aiden. Aiden gets it out to Nate. Okoboji is going to clear it out of the zone here. They get tipped off by Metcalf, back up to Nate. Nate's going to get it into the zone. He's got Aiden with him there. He takes a shot, but it's wide. Goes around behind to the far side. Picked up by Eddie. Got pressure from Okoboji though. He tries to send it out. It bounces off shin pads over to Nate. Nate can't get the shot off. Okoboji sends it out in a neutral where Breyer's going to pick it up. He turns and passes it over to Metcalf. Metcalf loses it. Gets knocked down by Okoboji. Okoboji sends a backhand into the zone. It's going to get picked up by Metcalf. He's got one coming on him hard. Battling with Okoboji. Send it out front. It clears the zone all the way down. No icing as he touched it with the stick on the way out there. Okoboji gets to it first and sends it to the near side here where they pick it up. It's back to Metcalf. He tries to take a shot, but no power behind it, so Okoboji sends it out into neutral. Got Alec coming off the box. He's ready for it. He's looking to move it. Sends it up into the pads of Okoboji, so back into the corner. Sent around out front. Eddie's got a stick on it, but Okoboji's there to poke it towards the center. Alec gets it over towards the sideboards. Okoboji keeps it in, though. We got Ainsley trying to send it out. Does clear out into neutral, but Okoboji has control. They send it up to a man waiting on the blue line. He's going to move it around. Got lots of traffic moving it over to the near side here. Okoboji sends it back out front. Ainsley tips it up to Nate. Nate gets it out into neutral. Tipped off by Okoboji. They take it behind the net. Nate gets there, though. Tries to get a shot. Blocked by sticks from Okoboji. Alec has it. He sends it up the boards into the zone. Okoboji sends it back out. We got one waiting back here, so he's going to get there first. Got Hyatt, gets a stick on it, tips it to the corner. Moving it up here. Get it out into the zone. Nate's got it. Into the corner. Right back to Okoboji. They're trying to get it out into neutral ice. They get past Hyatt, pass it up and over. Again, they got one hanging out on the blue line. Shot towards bump and fish. What?
But this morning he didn't use his stick.
Yes, he did. He came up in the 10.
Whatever.
All right, puck is down. Caden's got it. He's trying to get it out into neutral, but Okoboji's there. He does get it out into neutral, but Okoboji takes control of it. They send it back up where Aiden, actually, gets it and gets it into the neutral ice. He's looking to skate it towards the net and get a shot. He does, but it's to the goalie. He fumbles with it, but does keep it covered. The puck is down. Okoboji trying to get it out. They get it past and get it out into neutral ice here. Oh, up into Metcalf's helmet. Battling to keep control of it. Okoboji comes away with it. They pass it to the far side. Breyer's going to get there and send it up to Wallen. It goes through to Okoboji. Okoboji's going to send it back into neutral. It's tipped off over to Connor. Connor's looking to move it. He moves it back to defense to Breyer. Breyer's going to send it up to Aiden. Aiden's going to circle it around and try to get it into the zone. He does, but they call offsides on Connor. Puck is down off the face-off. Okoboji is trying to move it out into neutral, which they do. He's looking to pass it. He skates it along the boards and sends it towards bump, and he tips it back behind. Alec is going to send it around and up. Defense can't keep it in, so they got to clear the zone here. They pass it over, but Nate gets in the way. It does get tipped back to Okoboji, though, who sends it back up. Alex is going to catch it here on the far side. He's going to send it up to Nate. Nate tips it in, but can't keep control of it as Okoboji sends it back out into neutral. Eddie tips it back. Okoboji gets it. Eddie's going to beat them and send it. They're just going back and forth here now in neutral. Okoboji tips it into the zone. Metcalf is there to send it back out, but off the skates over to the far side. Eddie's going to get there. He takes a look, sends it around the net to the near side here where Nate's going to pick it up. He tries to chip it out, but Okoboji's there to chip it back in. Alec tries to get it out. They do. Nate comes away with it here. He's got Okoboji on him. He gets it into the zone, but Okoboji sends it back out. It's picked up by Hyatt. Hyatt's looking to move it in. Can't get through. Okoboji picks it up. They got a breakaway here again. Got Nate pressure and another one. They shoot right past Bump. Oh, apparently not. They lost to him both times last time too. You need to go down there and tap on the glass and tell your brother to get this.
Get your shit together!
All right, Connor's got it here at the red line. He sends it into the zone. Okoboji's going to stop and cover it. Right, puck is down. Aiden tries to get a shot off, but it's tipped off a stick by Okoboji. Back to Metcalf on defense. He sends it into the corner. Right out to the blue line. Chipped out. Mason sends it over to Breyer. Breyer takes a look and tries to get it up to Connor, but the pass goes through. It does go into the zone. It's going to go for icing. Right, they're battling for it here. Nate's pushing it towards the far side. Okoboji's there though, battling back and forth. Alec moves in. He gets it passed up to Ainsley. Come on, Ainsley. Ainsley shoots it towards the net. Again, the goalie kind of fumbles with it, but he gets it covered. We could just get our sticks on there in front of him. We could probably poke those babies in. All right, Alec takes a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Get there, Eddie. Okoboji sends it to neutral. Hyatt turns and sends it back into the corner. It's going to get picked up by Okoboji. They send it around to the far side. Okoboji sends it up. Nate gets a stick on it. He turns it back around. He takes the shot. It's blocked down. Ainsley's trying to go for a rebound. Can't get it. Eddie goes for a rebound. Hits the side of the net. Puck is still loose. All right, Okoboji tries to tip it out. It's kept in by Alec. Eddie sends it far side. Ainsley's going to pick it up. Come on, Ainsley. Ainsley sends it back. It goes through to the near side here. Eddie. He's got pressure from Okoboji. They did it out into neutral here. Skated into the zone. He's going to take a shot. It goes wide behind the net. It's going to get picked up by Nate here on the near side. He's going to move it, but it gets tipped off by Okoboji. Okoboji swings around then and takes it into the zone, tipped off by Hyatt to the far side. We got Aiden and Hyatt going for it. Good check by Hyatt there. Get the puck over here to Alec. Alec moves it up into neutral, looks for a pass. Pass goes through this. All right, Oakland went over and told Bump to get his head out of his ass, so hopefully...
Yeah, and then he looked at me and did this.
So, we'll see if that works or not here. Oh, Oakland says he better step it up or she's going to give him a swirly. All right, puck is down back to Okoboji. They send it out into neutral here. They get past defense. Breyer holds him up, though, so he can't get away with it. We send it back into the zone here. Okoboji has it. They pass it to the near side. It bounces off the boards and in. Breyer's going to take it behind the net. He sends it up. Bounces through some Okoboji here. Breyer's got it again. Go Breyer, go Breyer. Skates it into the zone here. He's got Okoboji on him though. Okoboji takes it. They go behind the net with it. He's looking to move it. Caden gets in the way. He loses his stick. Okoboji sends it out into neutral past Metcalf. Metcalf skating to get control of it. He sends it over to Breyer. Breyer is going to send it up the boards and into the zone. He's going to go behind the net with an icing call. Hey, is this your guys' sticker here? Can you pick it up? Pick the sticker up. Alright, trying to clear it out of the zone here. Okoboji and Hawks keep going back and forth. Sends it towards the net, but it's wide. There's 32 seconds left in the first. Okoboji has it on the defense. They send it into the corner. Alec has it behind the net, and he sends it up and around and out. It's going to go down for icing if it makes it all the way. And it does. 9 seconds, so by the time they get lined up, that's going to be the end of the period. Nobody's in a real hurry here. That's it. End of period 1. Start of period 2. Puck is back to Alec off the face-off from Aiden. They're battling here to keep control of it, but Okoboji's going to send it down and around. It's going to get picked up on the far side by Okoboji's going to send it out front. Pass was dead and there by Hyatt, so it didn't make it quite out to the center for a shot. We got one wide open on the back door there. Him covered. All right, Eddie sends it up to Nate. The pass goes through, though. Goes into the zone for icing. Puck is down, back to Okoboji. It's dead and down by Alec in front, so the shot doesn't go through the bump. They're trying to clear it out. They do. They send it right down for what they thought was going to be icing, but the goalie played it, so puck is live. Okoboji has it in the corner. Sent out and up the boards here. Okoboji's going for it. He gets it. He's going to take it behind the net. Gets it out front. It's in the feet of Hyatt. puck moves forward up to Nate here at neutral ice. Nate gets it into the zone. He tries to pass it over. Oh, there's Eddie. Oh, Eddie can't get the shot off. He does get the shot, but it goes behind. Oh, Aiden trying to get the backhand on it. That's a goal. I believe Aiden would have got that one on the backhand there. As it came out front there, I'm pretty sure that was Aiden. I think Nate passed it to Eddie. Eddie shot it, bounced off the back, boards out to Aiden. He put it in. So every time it does it double. Okay. Puck is on the far side. Metcalf trying to get it out. He gets it up to Ainsley. Ainsley's trying to move it in, but she's got pressure. Got Connor and her moving it forward, but it's tipped off by Okoboji. Caden keeps it in. Okoboji hits it out, but Ainsley stops it and keeps it in. Keep it in, guys. Okoboji's going to send it up the boards and out. Oh, they gave it to Nate, so that was Nate from Taylor. So correction on that goal, they gave it to Nate from Taylor. Okay, puck is back. Another shot towards the goalie, but stopped. All right, Okoboji sends it up as they got one again waiting here on the near side blue line. Shot towards Bump. He sends that puppy flying towards the other side there. Shot back again, but goes through. Oh my gosh, I need glasses or something. It's hard for me to see out here today. Everything's blurry. All right, puck is back to Okoboji. They take a shot, but it's high. Just hits the top of the glass, so they let the puck stay live. Okoboji's going to circle it back in and around here, but it's knocked off by Breyer and them in front. Breyer tries to get a stick on it. He's got it out into neutral. He moves it up to Aiden. Aiden gets it over to Breyer. Oh, it's tipped back off. Okoboji has it. Picked up by Aiden. Aiden takes a shot. Left save by the goalie, but it would have went wide. Back to Hyatt, he takes a shot, but it's down in front. Connor goes and takes a shot. The goalie saves it. Puck is loose out to the far side. Okoboji's going to send it up into neutral. They got one waiting, but it gets through to Alec, and Alec sends it back in to MJ. He sends it in further, but gets tipped off by... Gotta get out, MJ! MJ, get off! Oh. All right, there we go. Now Alec can move it in. He sends it in. They give him icing on that. He had to wait for MJ to clear. He had to pull it back, and by then he was too far back. It was off icing. All right, puck is down. It's back to Alec, who sends it up the glass and out. And they're going to call icing, so swing back this way. You guys all sick here. All right, puck is down. Aiden gets it back to Breyer off the faceoff. Breyer sends it up the boards, but Okoboji gets a stick on it. He looks, he sends it out. Eddie gets a piece of it, but it goes through and clears the zone. Okoboji picks it up in neutral. They send it back into the corner. Metcalf's going to pick it up and go behind the net with it. He's got Okoboji, meets him, tips it off, goes back the other way. Up to Taylor on the far side. He passes it up to Nate. Good pass, but it gets a little chipped off of Nate too hard. Oh, but we still have it, kind of. Okoboji pushes him enough to get him behind the net. So they send it back out. Breyer's going to pick it up here. He's looking to pass it up the boards, but Okoboji's there to pick it up. Aiden, he messes him up and gets a stick on it, tries to clear it out. Okoboji's there. They're trying to work it towards the net. Breyer's going to send it back out. Okoboji picks it up. He's going to take it behind the net. She's going to send it up to partner on the blue line. Aiden keeps it in. Eddie takes a shot towards net, but it's wide. Aiden has it out front again. He tips it off the boards behind to move it forward. It's picked up by Okoboji then. They send it up to center. Ooh, good work by Breyer as they had one flying through there. He does get a stick on it though. He skates it in. Breyer gets his skates in the way and pushes it back towards the far side boards to the corner. Eddie sends it hard and around. He's going to make it back to defense here. She's going to take a shot. Put a little bit more pressure on it, but it just goes wide of the net. Oh, it's back out front. Another kind of stop there, I think, by Bump. Back towards Bump again. Another shot. Ainsley tries to get it hard and around. It's picked up by Okoboji again. They send it back to defense. Defense sends it in. It's down by traffic in front. Breyer's going to get it cleared out, but it hits Taylor's button down. Picked up by Okoboji. He's going to swing it back in and around. Ainsley's putting pressure on. They do get it sent towards Bump. He makes a save. Okoboji has it behind the goal line there. They send it out. Nate's there to get it wrapped around them, but they tip it off the stick and they hand it back in towards Bump here. Breyer's got it behind the goal line. He sends it out into neutral ice. That will go for icing. What are you doing? What? Penguin? All right, puck is down. Alex trying to move it out here in the neutral. He does get it out there. Keep going, Alex. Keep moving it. Takes a shot towards the net. The goalie sends it far side. Connor sends it back towards the net, but Okoboji's there to send it back out. Connor takes another shot. Goalie's going to block or glove save that one. What are you looking for, a penguin hat? You turning yourself into a penguin? All right, puck is down back to Okoboji. They're looking to move it out. Hyatt's trying to keep it in. They do get it through though to Okoboji. Got a 3-on-1 here. They get around Alex. Shot, glove snag by Bump. All right, 6:26 left in the second. Shots on goal are 18 against them and 11 on us. What? Jeans? J? E? A and S. All right. Got some battle on the boards there. Some pushing from Hyatt. Okoboji sends it out front. Can't get the pass off as Alec had him tied up. Got it on the near side here. Nate tries to send it up. Okoboji sends it back in. Back into neutral, just going back and forth here with it. Alec gets a stick on it. He's looking to make a pass to move it. Moves it out to center ice where Okoboji picks it up. It's down by Taylor. Trying to move it forward. Taylor and Ainsley along the boards there with it. Got Aiden pushing through. Tie it. Rights over to Nate. They call offsides. Nope, that was Hyatt. Okay, pick up your guys' trash. No, you're not. All right, Ainsley wins the face-off over to Nate. Nate gets it into the zone, but he's got Okoboji on him. They put some pressure up into the boards. Puck moves up to them, and they move it out into the neutral zone. All right, Nate gets it back into the zone. Eddie's trying to move it towards the net, but Okoboji's there to intercept. They try to move it out into neutral. They do get it out. He falls down. He falls down again. He just can't get it back up on his feet. They take a shot. Bump poke checks it out to Eddie. Eddie's going to pass it up to Nate. Nate gets it into the zone. He's got Ainsley with him here. Ainsley's going to go and put pressure on. Okoboji sends it to the near side here. They pick it up. Sends it out into neutral. They got one hanging out here again. Man, we got to watch these guys. Oh, gosh. Bump. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh, man. All right. Couple saves there by Bump. He was sitting there. Then he got a stick over on it. Got Nate coming away with it here. Tipped off by Okoboji. We got to watch these people that like to hang out on the blue line. Okoboji moves it up. Breyer moves it back to Nate. Nate loses it off of his stick. Okoboji sends it to the far side. Sends it up into the zone. He's got pressure from Metcalf. They move it around. They get it. Oh, good work. Aiden gets it pressured off the stick so they can't get a shot off. Eddie gets it moved up to Nate again. Nate gets it into the zone. He's all alone. He loses it. Okoboji sends it out into neutral ice. They send it down deeper. Aiden goes for it. He looks to make a pass. He makes a pass up to Caden, but goes through the blue line. Picked up by Okoboji. Sends it back up. Hyatt, he swings in and sends it into the zone. Again, Okoboji's going to get it, though. Tipped off by Nate in the corner. Okoboji sends it back out. Hyatt sends it back in. Okoboji gloves it down. Nate sends it around behind the net where Okoboji's going to pick it up. We got Caden putting pressure on him. Gets over to Alec. Alec can't get the shot off as Okoboji gets a stick in there just right as he's winding up to take a shot. Okoboji sends it up the boards. Alec tries to keep it in. It gets... And come on, Aiden. Aiden tries to get it towards the net. Goes wide. Goes to the far side. Trying to get it out front. Caden's there. Doesn't get a stick on it, though. Hyatt from the defense sends it. Goalie's going to cover that. Stop the play. All right, puck is down. Ainsley wins it over, but Okoboji steps in and takes it. They try to move it out. Hyatt keeps it in. Ainsley's looking to pass it out front from behind the net here. She's got Okoboji on her. Does get it out, but Okoboji's there. Connor backhands it in. Goalie makes a save, but the puck is still loose. MJ has it. He tries to send it around. He's got pressure from Okoboji. Ainsley and MJ battling for it here. Puck comes loose. Okoboji's going to get a stick on it. Alec keeps it in, but then it's down in front here and pads and comes back out into neutral. Picked up by Okoboji, who sends it up and out. Alec goes after it. He's looking to move it up. Can't get it through. Goes far side. Okoboji turns and takes a shot. Bump sends that behind the net. Alec has it here. He moves it up to Connor. Him and Connor going for it here. Alec gets in, takes it, gets it into the zone. He's got it in the corner, looking to move it out front. Can't get it out front. Okoboji sends it to the other side. Got Connor putting pressure on him. Okoboji sends it up. Move it out into neutral ice. Got pressure from Ainsley. Ainsley takes him down. All right, we got Alec out front, or out behind the net. He sends it down. That's going to go for icing. Got 38 seconds left. See if they get lined up here and get anything done. All right, puck is down over towards the near side here. Okoboji sends it. They got one blocking it. Up and over bump again. Damn it. All right, 10 seconds left in the second. Okoboji moves it back. Breyer's going to send it up into neutral ice. Okoboji sends it back. That's it to period 2. All right, period 3. Down by 2. All right, Hawks lose it to Okoboji on the far side. Send it into the corner. It's going to get picked up by Hyatt as he gets checked then and taken down. Gets right back up though and in the action. Puck goes towards the net. Bump sends it to the far side. Nate's trying to get a stick on it. Back to Alec. Alec sends it up. Nate trying to get it out. Okoboji swings it back around. We do get it cleared out that time. Aiden going for it. He gets a stick on it. Nate's got a stick on it. Come on, keep it, guys. Oh. All right, Okoboji gets it cleared out. We got Hyatt here. He sends it up the boards to Alec. Alec sends it back up the boards to Nate. Aiden gets it. He skates it in. He takes a shot, but it's deflected up over Okoboji and just slides into the goalie there. He covers it. Puck is back to Breyer. Breyer winds up and takes a shot. It does make its way through, but the goalie covers it. All right, off the face-off again, back to Breyer. Breyer sends it towards the net, but it's down in traffic in front. Okoboji does get it out into neutral ice. He's going towards the net with it. He takes the shot. Bump's going to snag and hang on to that one. All right, back to Okoboji on the far side. They send it back to defense. Defense sends it up and in. Ooh, they're trying to get it towards, no! Dang it. Rolled off of Bump's pads there over to the side, and they put another one in, so. All right, Aiden picks it up. He's trying to go in with it. He gets it passed over to Nate. Nate can't get a shot off. Okoboji sends it out. Goes past Hyatt into the corner. Hyatt picks it up in the corner, sends it up to Nate. Pass goes through to Okoboji. Okoboji sends it into the zone off the glass, and that's out into the box. All right, Nate's got it at neutralized here. It's picked up by Okoboji. She gets it turning into the zone. Shot goes wide. It's going to get picked up by Hyatt. He sends it up the boards. It's blocked by Okoboji. They send it out front. Alec is going to send it off the boards to Okoboji, who picks it up. He's got pressure from Nate. Back to their defense. Defense takes a shot. Kicked out by Alec. Hawks trying to get control of it here. We got Alec along the boards. He gets it into the zone. Does get around, but then again tipped off at the last second by Okoboji when he goes to take a shot, so he doesn't get the shot off. Puck is clear. That's going to go down for icing. Hawks try to get a shot towards net, but it's wide. We got Ainsley with it, passing it out to Connor. Connor takes a shot, but saved by the goalie. All right, Okoboji gets it cleared out. Got Breyer racing forward. He's got two on him. He sends it around to the far side. It's going to get picked up by Okoboji. That kid's going to fire up and put some pressure on MJ. He's getting a little out of control there. 18. Slow it down. Jeez. You're up by 3 and you got to act like that. Taking both of them, so it'll be coincidental. So we'll stay 5 on 5. All right, back to Okoboji. They send it up. It's picked up by Eddie. Eddie gets it into the zone. Oh, come on, get it out front. He gets it out front, but nobody's there. Goes over to Okoboji. They're going to send it up to the near side here. Got Hyatt going after him. Hyatt pushes him around. They wrap it around, but they can't. No. Oh, my God. No shot attempt there. All right, come on, get a stick on it, guys. Get it out. All right, back to defense. Defense tries to get it sent back in. They got it here. They take a shot. It's wide and over to the near side here. Eddie's trying to get a stick on it. Okoboji winds up and takes a shot. Misses the puck. Clears out into neutral. Okoboji's passing it around. They get it back into the zone. They get a shot. Glove saved by Bump. They've closed the gap on shots on net. So we're 23 against them, 20 on us. All right, Okoboji's got it at the blue line, trying to keep it in. Nate's trying to move it out. He does get it moved out. He's going to go along the far side with it. Having problems moving, and he's tied up with Okoboji. Aiden's trying to help him out. Okoboji comes away with it, sends it out to defense. Breyer sends it in. It goes wide of the net. Picked up by Eddie. Eddie gets it sent over, but it's Okoboji that tips it a little bit. Nate gets it sent back to Breyer, but it clears the zone as Okoboji's there putting pressure. Breyer sends it back in. Okoboji sends it back out. Breyer moves it back in. Back to Nate. Nate's trying to move it in. He gets it sent over to center. Nobody's there. Okoboji sends it around to the near side here. They get it cleared out. They're moving it up into neutral ice here. Aiden was there to tip him up and got offsides for that. Alright, puck is down. Ainsley's got it off the face-off, but tipped off by Okoboji. Sent back to Metcalf. Metcalf's going to move it up, but Okoboji's there to put pressure. Sent up in the air. Ainsley gets it. He tries to move it up. Okoboji's there. Connor tries to move it up. Right over to Caden. Get there, Caden. Get a stick on it. Back to Breyer. Breyer moves it up into the zone, but it's picked up by Okoboji, who brings it back out into neutral. Metcalf putting pressure on 19. Alright, we get it out into neutral ice here. Goes back into the zone. Get Okoboji back there after it. Connor's trying to get through. Okoboji's putting pressure on him to push him off of getting to the puck. Okoboji sends it up into neutral. Pass goes through. Metcalf's going to get there. He's going to send it up, but it's knocked down by the stick of Okoboji. Connor turns and she sends it out. Picked up by Okoboji, who sends it back into the corner. Metcalf is going to spring it out. He tries to send it up. Does make it through. They're going to get a high stick. They don't call it. Okoboji tries to move it in. Caden's got it. Go, Caden. Go, Caden. Move it. Right into the zone with Nate. It's tipped off the stick. Breyer moves it in. Shots high. Comes to the near side here. Okoboji, they're moving it into the zone. Pressure from Aiden. They get it. Try to pass it over. It's tipped off by Hyatt. They get it on the near side here. They take a shot, goes through into the far side. Aiden picks it up. He tries to move it up to Breyer. Goes kind of through. Nate's going for it. Breyer's going for it. They keep it in. Breyer's going to take a shot. Goalie blocker saves it. Nate has it behind the goal line. He moves it out up to Breyer here on defense. Breyer takes a shot. He's got a clear shot. Goalie's going to glove save it. All right, Aiden gets it off the face-off. He takes a shot towards net, but it doesn't go in. Got it behind the goal line, tries to send it out. Okoboji picks it up, move it into the neutral zone here. Get over there, Alec. Gets it in, he takes a shot, blocked down by Alec. Puck is up then to Nate. Nate moves it out into neutral ice. Tries to get it passed over to Aiden, but the pass is incomplete. Got Okoboji in the way. Okoboji sends it up. She's going to move it into the zone. Got pressure from Hyatt. Hyatt takes her down. Got puck out front. Picked up by Aiden. Aiden's going to bring it out into the neutral ice. He passes it up to Nate. Nate gets it into the zone. Tipped off by Okoboji. They send it back out into neutral. Alec is going to try to get a stick on it as one's coming out of the box there. It gets back to Hyatt. Hyatt's going to send it up to neutral ice. That's going to go through everybody for icing. Alright, puck is off the face-off to Connor. Connor moves it up into neutral, passes it to Okoboji. Okoboji's trying to move it. Ainsley moves in. It's over to MJ. MJ shoots it towards the net, but it's wide. Okoboji moves it back up. Breyer keeps it in. He's going to make it down to the corner and around behind the net where Okoboji picks it up. Got pressure from Connor. He sends it to the boards. Got Ainsley battling for it. Puck gets through the defense there. Okoboji clears it out into neutral. He's going for it here. Gets held up by Metcalf. Does take a shot from the side. Hits bump skate. You don't even think he knew it was coming at him. Jeez Louise. Another shot from Okoboji. Bump's going to fumble that up into his glove and save it. Puck is down back to Okoboji. They wind up and take a shot. Kick saved by Bump out to Eddie. Eddie moves it up into neutral ice. Picked up by Okoboji. They're going to swing it back in and around. They get through Hyatt. They take a shot. Another save by Bumps. Picked up by Hyatt. He sends it out towards the boards. It's picked up by defense Okoboji. They send it in. Oh my gosh. Trickled through by the 5-hole, but Bump got it closed and stopped it. 2:14 left in the game. Shots on net are now tied, 26-26. All right, Okoboji gets it off face-off. Bump goes for a poke check to try to get that out of there. It's over towards the boards with Alec. Alec's putting a lot of pressure in. Gets it out, though. Sends, right to Okoboji out front. Takes a shot. Bump saves it in his gut. Puck is down. It's picked up by Nate. Nate gets it off the face-off and out into neutral. He's got Eddie with him. He passes it over to Eddie, who gets it in. Come on, Eddie. Oh, Eddie sends it out front, but nobody's there to get it. Goes to the far side. Okoboji's going to send it out. Nate's going to get it. He's going to circle it back in. He's got pressure from two Okoboji kids. Puck comes out. Okoboji's going to get to it first. They're going to send it up the glass. Alec misses it there. It trickles back to Hyatt. Hyatt's going to send it back off the boards, but Okoboji prevents it from banking into the zone. Okoboji sends it back up. Alec's going to pick it up. He gets it into Aiden. Aiden takes a shot. Stopped by the goalie. It bounces out. Okoboji tries to send it out. Nate's there. Alec sends him to his knees. Got Nate here with it. Come on. Gets tipped off. It's over to Eddie. Eddie's trying to keep a stick on it, but he loses it. Between him and Nate, they get it down into the corner. Okoboji gets there, though. They send it up to the sideboards here. She sends it out, and it's off. So we got to clear. That's offsides. Nate didn't clear fast enough. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf sends it into the zone. Stopped by Okoboji. Ainsley's trying to move it. Caden's got a stick on it. He sends it up to Ainsley. Ainsley takes a shot, but stopped by the goalie. All right, back to Breyer. Breyer takes a shot, but hits off a pad of Okoboji. Gets out to Okoboji, who's waiting on the line again. They take a shot. Kick saved by Bump over to the corner. Puck clears out. It's picked up again. Okoboji sends it to the boards. It bounces in. Metcalf tries to send it out, but Okoboji's there to keep it in. Ainsley's trying to get it out. Makes it through. Bump poke checks it out. All right, puck clears. That's the end of game. That's 5 seconds left. So, he blew the whistle on an icing. 0.8 seconds left. Just let it run. My gosh. All right, that's game. They will do the ice, and then we'll be back for game number 2.